Welcome back, everybody. My name's Rowan, and we are playing some more Dragon Age 2. This is the second part video for the DLC. Um, Let me see what this quest is called. I already forgot. The well, it's several of them actually, but it's the DLC with the assassins. Uh, Tallis. We're at a party, doing stuff, hunting a wyvern, and then we're trying to infiltrate a castle in order to steal a jewel called the Heart of the Many. This is Tallis here. She's an elven assassin who actually kind of saved our lives, and feeling indebted to her, we decided we're going to help her out with her little quest. So, anyway, pretty cool so far. Whoa. Whoa, what was that? I think that was the wyvern growling or something. Anyway, we're going to go to the eastern hunting grounds.
Well, it certainly smells like we're going the right way.
Thanks,
There you
Anders.
go, Hawke. It seems we're on the trail.
Someone alert the Empress.
Whatever it is must smell bad. Glad I can't smell it. Yeah, I see the quest over there. I like going off the beaten path.
Champion of Kirkwall? Fancy title.
The only one in Kirkwall not completely insane was considered.
So, do you get a stipend? They let you rule the city?
They gave me a medal. It's shiny.
Oh, a wyvern kill. Some kind of holla or something.
That could be a tunic.
Don't know, don't care. It's fate they liked for some reason.
Now we need to find some remains, looks like.
Watch out. There may be guests.
From a hole.
Cave, technically.
Bloody fit.
Oh, it's like a reflect.
I think that's the last of them. For now.
How many are there usually?
A gasling nest can often be 100 or more. Just be thankful we're not underground.
How about we start adding some attacks for Anders, since he's not always in... I'm an idiot for not thinking of this before. he's not always in his healing mode. He's always healing, but he doesn't always have his healing sustain on, so he can actually attack when that's not the case. Let's say leader higher. Usability. There's grasp.
Another place for ghasts. Looks empty, though.
Empty hole. Right.
Now we need to get her a belt.
That's everything the old huntmaster said we needed for an antidote.
I don't think there's enough for a person, though. Maybe we can find a use for it.
For a slaughtering ground, it's actually rather pretty.
The Montfort family inherited this mountain from a clan of Navarran dragon hunters. Well, maybe inherited is the wrong word. What do you call it when you kill someone in order to get all their stuff?
You'd know better. Adventuring.
Look, I think he wants us to follow him.
Great. More ghasts. That it? I was expecting more.
Oh no. Poor thing. Wyvern poison. I'm almost certain. Poor thing.
Here's a use for that antidote we made.
Who's a cute puppy? I suppose we can't keep him, can we? His owner is probably waiting back at camp.
I am more than grateful, monsieur. Take this with my thanks.
Ooh, wow. Nature damage. 2.5% chance to infect with walking bomb. Holy moly. That seems insane. Now I'm kind of curious what walking bomb does. Can I even see? Walking bomb. Spirit damage 50% of the victim's maximum health versus targets near upon explosion. Wow, okay. That is definitely unique. Definitely a unique bow. Can we turn any of these other ones in yet? Everything we need there, and then there's arcane feathers that we still have to see if we can find.
We're getting closer.
I guess these things eat plenty of fiber.
Oh, well, at least we're getting closer.
Looking for clues.
Hawke. Ugh. Not the wisest thing you've ever done.
Ooh, nug bones. I wonder if a nug call would help attract a wyvern.
You know a nug call?
You go elbow deep in wyvern shit, and I'm the weird one?
We must have enough to bait a trap now.
In the right spot, no doubt.
Oh, man. I wonder what the nug call sounds like. Oh, man.
Wait, what happened to the birds and everything? Uh-oh.
All right. You gotta save. Look at all.
Could we hunt something small and cuddly? Maybe vegetarian?
All right, let's gear up.
Well, the trail suggests wyverns just love this place to bits. If we were going to find one, it'd be here. I think this would be the place to find a wyvern. And room enough to kill the thing without getting sat on. They're not stupid, though. We'll need some really good bait.
Think we have enough bait to draw one in?
More than enough. Careful, though, with this much bait, we might have our hands full. But it'd sure be fun.
We still have another quest to do.
I want to be ready. We'll probably get just one shot at it.
I'm gonna argue? Let's go.
Alright. Just a sec. Okay, actually we are ready to do this because the rest of that Birds of a Feather quest is later on. So, we're ready.
Right, the ideal spot to lure a wyvern because we want that.
Lay it all out. I'm bringing the Duke a trophy to talk about.
Yes! I mean, if you're sure. Let's get to it. We've a lot of stuff to lay out, for starters. Right, now the blood. What? The prey needs to be moving, doesn't it? Okay, I'll do the sound. You get ready.
Oh gosh, here
Don't
goes.
Look at me while I do this.
Was that good?
What the
You
hell?
want to do it? Didn't think so.
There.
Alright. An alpha. I think you should probably move over here with me, buddy. Oh, Tallis, come on, girl. Get back there. Oh, great. There we go. Well, we killed it.
If it isn't the Ferelden turnip. They say you are a champion of some backwater city in the east. Quite an achievement, I'm sure. I suggest you run along with your servants while you have the chance. This wyvern was mine to kill, not yours. Mine! 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 I paid good coin to be the one who wins this contest. It was my turn!
Oh, I didn't realize the Duke was offering charity to his more useless guests. My mistake.
I will not accept such talk from a backwater mongrel.
You do realize Hawke can beat you like a rented mule with both hands tied behind his back.
A rented mule would probably smell better.
More insolence! From a knife ear this time! I can't take no more of this. Kill them all! We can say the Wyvern was too much for them.
Alright, he's got a sword and a shield. Doesn't look like there's any rogues here. Not that I'm seeing, at least. How about you take a injury potion?
I'll deal with this! Let's finish this! Yeah! I'm coming!
I really need to heal. Pretty bad.
It's too much!
Will you heal me, buddy? There we go.
Now, what is going on here?
Prosper! This bloody bastard tried to steal my rightful kill!
Now, is that any way to speak of the champion of Kirkwall, Baron?
This is your fault for inviting a stinking turnip in the first place! Your mother would be ashamed!
Says the man whose mother has slept with half of Valchevin. My apologies. Arlange has always been a cheat. What would you have done with him?
You're not suggesting...
Why not? You believe Arlange would have stopped short of murder, given the chance?
Something on your mind?
Just let him go. He's not worth your time, Hawke.
My word, such mercy.
He can't be more than he is. That's all. You've bested him.
His blood smells worse than the Wyvern's. Best keep it where it is.
You hear that, Arlange? It behooves you to leave while you still can.
Fine. I will go.
Congratulations on finding the Wyvern. It looks like a fine one indeed. There will be a celebration in the chateau courtyard. Do attend when you're ready.
You let him go? That was very merciful.
We only slaughter 90% of the things we meet.
We should go to the chateau. Time to practice your table conversation.
And my Orlesian accent.
No loot from the Wyvern. Okay.
Right. Done with the wyverns. And various nonsense. Back to the chateau?
We're here for a reason. Let's take care of it.
I'm with you. I had a quick look around. There's one door into the castle that isn't under heavy guard.
So what's the problem? It's underwater? Enchanted with ancient Tevinter runes? Covered in spiders?
I can't get it open. And believe me, I tried. Bent a nice set of lockpicks in that stupid door. One of the Duke's guardsmen must have the key. They wouldn't just lock themselves out of the castle. I hope.
Why else would the party be in the garden? He probably has someone breaking a window right now.
I could make that work, actually. But in the meantime, let's find someone with a key.
If you're set on this, we need to split up. Any competent guard will be suspicious of a big group.
Tallis and I will look for the key. In the meantime, scout out the castle for another way in.
Let's see what we can find out. Come on.
Your Grace, this is the event of the season.
You have truly outdone yourself this time, Prosper.
Ah, at last, the hero of the hunt. The champion of Kirkwall has the honor of first kill this day. To hunt the Wyvern on its own ground is to tempt fate, a terrible risk. But the prize, I present to you this belt crafted of fine Wyvern skin. Wear it well and accept the accolades you're due.
Thank you, Duke Prosper. I'm proud to be here.
Your humility, my dear Hawke, does you great credit. Do not mind Leopold. My pet is always so temperamental before dinner.
Leopold, is it? I didn't know Wyverns could be tamed.
Tame is perhaps too strong a word. My friends, I officially welcome you all to Chateau Haine. Enjoy a taste of Orlesian hospitality.
Ooh. Defense, crit chance, attack speed. That defense is actually pretty good. She doesn't actually even have a belt, so I guess we're gonna give that to her. What is my belt? She can have this one. I'll take hers.
Did you see the Duke's Wyvern? That doesn't look like a real gold sovereign.
Find some caprice coins to throw into the wishing well.
It's not. It's a caprice. Mother used to have a set of them when I was a child. You collect them from everyone you know, then cast them in the fountain and make a wish. It's an Orlesian high society game.
From the looks of this crowd, I guess nobody is in a wishing sort of mood.
Hey, Lady Elegant.
My. I never thought you'd actually attend, champion.
I was hoping it would be a shock. Part of my plan to become the most talked-about noble in Thedas.
If I'm any judge, your scheme will succeed. What do you think of the party so far?
Recommendations for people I should chat up?
The gentleman over there is Bantegan of Ferelden, younger brother of the Earl of Redcliffe. And of course, there's Lord Cyril, Duke Prosper's son.
Who are the worst in the crowd?
Do you see the two young ladies over there? That's Babette and Fifi de Lancey, daughters of the Comte de Lancey. Don't make eye contact. You'll thank me later.
I get the feeling that everyone here is a moment away from tearing each other apart.
Don't get between the Comtesse de Lancey and the wine, or we will certainly see bloodshed.
We should probably go mingle a bit more.
Sorry, Elegant. Places to go, canapes to eat. You know how it is.
Stand back.
The hunt was spectacular, was it not?
Champion, it's good to see you again. I'm sure you don't remember me. We met when King Alistair made his trip to Kirkwall. I'm Bantegan Gerin.
It's not every day you meet the King of Ferelden.
But princes and viscounts are commonplace.
Who is this man, Tigan?
I beg your pardon. Isolde, this is the champion of Kirkwall. Hawke, allow me to present our lesser Isolde.
Tigan, I must speak with you right now about the horrible thing Dulce de Lancey said.
Of course. Please, excuse me, Monsieur Hawke. A pleasure to meet you. If you speak to Ban Perrin, I don't advise you to bring up the Chantry, or knickers.
More wine, monsieur.
Mother used to love these coins. She never got to bring hers to the fountain.
Why not?
You don't get invited to fancy Orlesian parties when you marry an apostate. Another caprice. How many of these are there, I wonder?
Hey, Liliana.
Sister Nightingale?
Champion, it is good to see you again under less dire circumstances. Tallis?
Liliana, it's so lovely to see you again.
You look stunning this evening. Your hair is darling. Did you do it yourself?
I get the distinct impression you've met before.
Oh, briefly. A long time ago.
You meet all sorts of people in Orlais. It keeps life exciting.
Well, I'm glad you two had this chance to chat.
Yes, it was very fortuitous. We shouldn't take up more of your time, Liliana. I'm sure you have things that need attention. Right now. I see several men who might be captains in the Duke's Guard. One of them should have a key.
And how do you propose we get it from them?
How else? We ask nicely and tell them we'll give it right back.
Brilliant. Why didn't I think of that?
Champion, what a surprise.
Seneschal, dear, introduce me to your delicious friend.
What in the world?
Serendipity. This
Was not
is
expecting
Sarah
that.
Hawke.
Awkward. So, can we talk about something else now?
The canapes are interesting, aren't they? And everyone here is so, upper class.
What an astute observation.
We should get moving. Lots of people to greet. It was a pleasure meeting everyone.
Don't be a stranger.
Was not expecting that at all.
You did well, Sarah. Perhaps there is a hunter in you, after all.
Champion! Oh, champion! Could you not have stopped Emil before he fell to such depravity?
He didn't actually become a blood mage, Lady de Lancey. That was just a rumor.
A blood mage I could deal with, but this whore he's dallied with, she is insufferable. The horrors she's inflicted on our summer house in the name of decorating, it is an atrocity.
I'm sure you can persuade her to decorate within reason.
She filled the front room with ceramic cows. Cows, Monsieur Hawke. I cannot bear to think of this any longer. Good day, Monsieur.
Or lesions. Hey, okay.
Hawke, do you even know why you're picking these coins up?
They're shiny. Don't pretend you wouldn't do it too.
Put what you found to good use. I discovered more social interests.
Alright, well, that seems to be all of the... Wait, maybe there's another one? No, there's not. I can't go over there. Okay, so I think that's all the caprices. One coin has been thrown into the fountain. 2. 3. Oh, we just get some XP for it, looks like. 4 coins thrown into the fountain. So there must be more then. Oh. The only other thing is... Let's go to the guard. Let's talk to the guard. Maybe he lets us in.
Can I help you?
I just tried one of the canapes, and it was raw in the middle. Someone must alert the kitchen.
I don't wish to speak ill of anyone, but they were also overseasoned. I pray no one else has tasted one, or the scandal.
Nutmeg. It ruins even the best cook.
There's no need for such drama. Come with me. I will see what I can do.
Leave him to me. A few moments alone, and I can get us the key to the chateau.
My, what a big sword you have. Do they give those to all the chevaliers? So impressive.
Lovely party. Well?
He doesn't have it.
What?
He forgot he'd given the key to one of the servants. What kind of guard forgets that he's locked himself out of the castle?
We'll go out there and mingle until we find a way in. Or get so full of caviar and wine we fall asleep.
Right. Nothing to worry about. This can still work. So let's find the servant. How many could there be?
One for every cheese tray?
I'm trying to stay positive, you know. Pardon me, Sir Guard, but could we have a moment of your time?
Anything for the Duke's honored guests.
I simply must meet the person responsible for those azaleas. They are the finest shrubberies I've ever beheld.
We are the most avid members of the Kirkwall Horticultural Society. I never thought I would live to see the day that anything would surpass the Viscount's juniper.
This may be the greatest day of our lives. You must introduce us.
I can see this is a matter of utmost importance, but I'm afraid I do not have the power to help you.
Ah, okay. We've already been in here. Oh, here's the servant.
Can I interest you in some Antivan olives? Or I have some smoked ham from the Androfels. They say it tastes of despair.
Wait, does it really? How can ham taste like despair? Why would anyone eat it if it did?
That's what the importer said. They all talk like that. This wine has notes of oak and springtime. This cheese tastes of sorrow.
Thank you, miss. None for me at the moment.
Nobody has wanted anything. Olive duty is the worst job. I must have offended the cook.
I don't suppose we could have a peek at the kitchens. I'd love to see this hopeless dish in all its glory.
I don't know. I shouldn't leave my post.
What a scandalous reprieve from olive duty. Think of what the other servants will say.
The upstairs maids will be so jealous when they find out. Very well. Follow me.
I know, right? They treat you like part of the furniture. I'm surprised they don't sit on us.
Avoid the cheese plate. Terrible. Have you got the key?
I'm usually better at this. She didn't have the key either. This isn't supposed to be so complicated.
Maybe we could steal dessert spoons and start tunneling under the wall.
That's not terrible. Hang on to that idea. The servant says she gave it to the Duke's son, Lord Cyril. Let's find him and hope he didn't pass it on to his father. So, Lord Cyril.
Oh, gosh.
Excellent. Join us, champion. We were just discussing your famous confrontation with the Kunari leader.
You must tell us the tale. It was the talk of Denerim for months.
You have never been to Chateau N, yes? Please, allow me to give you this caprice. It's an old custom. My mother spoke often of Leandra. They were great friends when they were young. It's a shame neither could be here.
Where are your knickers this time, Perrin?
Shut up, you painted shrew!
What entertaining manners our guests have. Don't you agree, Hawke?
My friend here has been dying to speak with you privately. She's talked of nothing else.
For you, Hawke, of course.
But, yes, the Regency wallpaper is quite lovely. I agree. I wouldn't say, forget it.
That wyvern blood has some kick, doesn't it?
This is officially my worst night ever.
Not Lord Cyril's type.
Maybe he just doesn't like elves, or women. In either case, you're the answer. He has the key. Go get it. What? It's your turn, Hawke. Go on.
Seems like I could save time and just assume a plan will fall apart from the start.
It hasn't fallen apart. It's just, not entirely cooperating with reality. Just go try something. So good luck with that.
Oh, gosh.
Tell the elf that her pleas are for nothing. She's pretty enough, I suppose. No doubt there are some men who would like that sort of thing.
I thought you might be a man of refined tastes.
I heard the same of you, Monsieur Hawke.
What? Oh, God.
Why don't we talk again after the party?
You have it. Tell me you have it.
Was there ever any doubt?
Good. Then we can find the jewel and get this over with.
You don't sound that excited.
It's simply been a long time coming. That's all.
This jewel is that important to you?
Yes, I suppose it is. I want this part of my life finished.
So soon? I heard they were just about to bring out the candied nug. I want to see that.
Let me ruin it for you. It tastes like forgotten aspirations.
You have crushed all my hopes and dreams.
Let's find that door and get inside.
Yeah, well, let's turn the Caprice in then.
So, is that it? That's the whole game?
I'd like to thank all the little people who made this moment possible.
Let's just get going.
All right, here we go.
Done.
What in the name? There's no need for you to die today, friend. Just move on. You never saw us.
Jeez.
You could have walked away.
Is something wrong?
I didn't want to kill him.
I've seen you kill several men.
There are other paths. They do not all need to lead to the same destination. Enough. We're here for the heart. I'd like to do this quietly, alert as few guards as possible. What do you think?
Don't relish the thought of 24 guards chasing me around the chateau. Quiet's the way to go.
I'm glad you agree. Let's go.
This isn't true.
This part of the chateau will be crawling with guards. We'll have to try our best to keep out of sight. Or we could try to create distractions, provided you're good at throwing stones.
And if all else fails, we'll give them a sharp knock on the head.
Right, of course. Just try not to do it all the time. All right, I'm ready when you are. Quickly, over here.
Track draws the guard's attention to a specific area. Use it now to move the guard to the other side of the room. Hawke tosses a small rock at the targeted area, luring the nearest guard away to investigate the noise.
I must be hearing things. What was that scrabbling noise?
Aww.
What was that scrabbling noise?
Did you hear about the Duke's meeting with the Empress?
I never listen to court gossip. That'll get you killed, my friend.
Oh, we got a level. Oh no, we got a point. Well, I'm confused. Ah, I see.
Be quick, but careful.
Ooh.
Can't speak now. I have too much to do preparing the banquet and Leopold's dinner. You don't want to see a Wyvern go hungry. If you need something, ask one of the servants. Well, why are you still bothering me?
There's a problem in the courtyard. Something about a poisoned comtesse. The servants were looking for you.
A maker's breath. What have those useless elves done now? I suppose I'd better deal with this.
The Duke's Wyvern's food is prepared in the kitchen. Perhaps there's a way to contaminate it. An interesting entry in the cook's journal that might help with contaminating Leopold's food. Tried a new seasoning for the crepes this morning. A bunch of lutefisk, a few slices of old cheese, and a lot of navette. Gave the Duke the runs all day. Note to self, not so much navette next time. So, navette. Alright, let's see. Alright, just a moment. Alright, let's see here. Yep, I did look that up.
It's going to be an unhappy wyvern after that.
Incapacitate knocks the guard out, allowing you to search his body. Use it now to see if the guard has a key for the door. Oh, that has a cooldown. Well, this is an interesting part of the game.
Nodded off, I suppose. Hit the floor hard enough.
All set.
Here, let's move.
Is someone there? Is someone there? Is someone there? What was that?
Oh.
Fine, let's keep going.
That scared the crap out of me, man.
What was that? I must be hearing things.
Made it.
What does Babette want now?
Her tea was too cold.
Oh, of course. It's either too hot or too cold.
Or her bed's either too soft or too lumpy.
Nothing is ever just right with her. What a bitch.
Babette, the child vampire from Anne Rice's books.
Come this way.
It's no copper marigolds, but I think Aveline would want to see this.
What? Stop!
No harm done.
Damn.
No harm done.
Nodded off, I suppose. Hit the floor hard enough.
Immunity to critical hits and 2% chance to stealth when hit.
An honor stand would serve with more distinction than you, maggots. This may be a party, but you will not be sipping fruity drinks and mingling. This is war. These heartless slaves to fashion would wear
That should do it.
as a cravat if they could. Never forget that. Every one of you will be prepared for battle.
You didn't try the cheese, did you?
Are you joking? It tastes of despair. I'm not a madman. Done. You dropped the pie.
I'm sorry, monsieur. It's all squashed and one of the hounds took a bite of it.
It's really not that bad. Just put it back on the plate and cover it up with some gravy.
That's some quality food right there, man.
Come this way.
What's the matter?
I don't want to talk about it. Let's simply find the jewel and be done with this. Come this way. Careful. We don't want to bring the Duke's entire army down on us.
What was that? What was that scrabbling noise? Is someone there? Nodded off, I suppose. Hit the floor hard enough.
Not going to happen.
What was that scrabbling noise? Nodded off, I suppose. Hit the floor hard enough. What was that scrabbling noise? "10 hours in this armor, a man's gonna pass out. That's my bloody story." Someone's here. I must be hearing things.
I can't do that.
What? Dude, I'm so confused right now. I was supposed to get the key. Aha, that's how we get it.
All set.
Be quick, but careful.
Didn't see anything. Bugger Prosper's vault if someone got past.
Not to worry. I already have an escape route planned out.
Well, good thing. Oh!
It's never as easy as it seems, is it?
I swear I didn't know. There must be some sort of switch.
Hawke and Tallis must activate the floor switches in this room simultaneously to progress. Left click on... Well, shit. Okay. There we go. Ah. Come on. Seriously? There we go.
Feathers. Well, Anders can always use those. I swear that man molts in the spring. This one doesn't even rhyme. Didn't know you could do that.
Got it. All of them. Nice.
Something wrong?
I don't know. Yes.
Don't fret, my dear.
I see the party's moved indoors.
It's not over yet.
But it is over. I knew who you were the moment you arrived. Assassin.
Assassin? I knew it.
You did?
Have you met my friends? All of them are crazy, and most of them are killers.
Clever man. Have you also deduced that your elven friend is Kunari?
You're Kunari?
It's complicated.
Everyone's got to have a job, don't they?
My, she chose you well, didn't she?
Look, I came to stop the Heart from doing something we will all regret. He didn't. Leave him out of this.
And waste all the effort I spent luring you here before the Heart's arrival? Don't be foolish.
Ase hasatra mas.
Mas havas trasokolon. Take them away.
I wonder what they said.
The elf was Kunari.
And the dwarf has no beard. I know, it made no sense to me either. Maybe they cut her horns off.
The Kunari are not a race. They are a religion. What I don't understand is why a Kunari agent would try to kill one of her own people. And why involve the champion?
Excellent questions.
I expect answers to match.
I live to please.
I have a question. When the Duke told you what I was, you said you didn't care. Was that true?
I would have said he couldn't compare to your awesomeness, but that might have seemed petty.
I am sorry. This didn't work out like I'd planned. obviously.
What was your plan exactly?
The one I expected to find is named Salit, a member of the Ben Hasrath, the Heart of the Many. I was told he's here to sell secrets to the Orlesians, and I came to stop him. I suppose I was misinformed.
You mentioned the Heart of the Many before, but you said it was the name of the jewel.
It's also what Ben Hasrath means. Some people say we're enforcers, that keep the Qunari in line, but that's not it. It's hard to explain.
Try.
We're the soul of the Qun. We keep its spirit alive and protect it, from both outside and from within. Not every Qunari agrees, nor do they always do what is best for all. The Ben Hasrath remind us of our common goal.
You make them seem almost peaceful.
It's not always meant to end in violence. There are other paths. They do not all need to lead to the same destination. I probably don't sound very convincing.
The way you're talking, it sounds like you're one of these Ben Hasrath.
I am, or I was. Whether I ever am again, I guess that remains to be seen.
Is that why you're here? To redeem yourself?
Not to them. Doubt is the path one walks to reach faith. To leave the path is to embrace blindness and abandon hope.
Another Qunari proverb?
She who swallows wisdom in tiny chunks avoids choking.
So you came here to stop this Salit from betraying your people?
You probably won't believe me, but this isn't a political mission. It's personal.
What do you mean?
Salit was my best Rathari, the one who recruited me into the Ben Hasrath. My tutor. He's the one who saw my potential, convinced me that I could make a difference. It doesn't matter now.
But you said he was selling secrets.
He is. Or at least he intends to. One last act of defiance. I can't let him do that. Not when he'll hurt so many others in the process.
You mean he'll hurt other Qunari?
Not every Qunari is a soldier, you know. There are tens of thousands of farmers, artisans, craftsmen. People who have never hurt anyone. People whose only crime is living. They don't deserve what he's going to do to them. But it's more than my duty to stop Salit. It is my moral obligation.
So, did you really involve me just because I had an invitation?
You were the only one on the invitation list who wasn't a personal friend of the Montfort family. And you're also the champion of Kirkwall, and a Ferelden with no reason to love Orlais.
And what was going to happen when all this was over?
I thank you. We go our separate ways.
So I just fell off the Ferelden turnip cart. Is that it?
Truth? You're not exactly what I was expecting. I've heard a few stories about you. They don't quite do you justice. Perhaps if I'd done my homework, I would have known more about you. Given you the respect you deserve. Nothing I could do about it now.
So, everything you told me was a lie?
Not everything.
So I just missed the part where you're one of the people I drove out of Kirkwall?
You don't need horns to embrace the Qun. What you need is a purpose, a belief in unity, in improving the lot, not only for your own people, but for everyone.
You sound like you actually believe that.
I do. Nobody is controlling my mind. I'm not insane. Being Qunari doesn't automatically mean you're a zealot. Most Qunari don't even understand humans, why you act like you do. But I grew up among you. I understand perfectly well.
Wait, aren't you here to kill someone for the Qunari?
I never said I was killing him for the Qunari.
So you're improving his lot, perhaps repeatedly?
I know it's not easy to understand. After what the Arishok did, I hardly blame you. But just tell me, Can you honestly say there's nothing to improve? Nothing to strive for? We believe in striving together. We may stumble, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
I don't disagree.
It's who I am. I joined the Ben Hasras because I felt it meant something. Means something.
You sound like you're trying to convince yourself.
It's been a long time since I talked to anyone about it. I suppose it's not really prison cell conversation.
I suppose the good news is, with all this extra time, I can learn to knit.
Could you make me a sweater?
No.
The first order of business is getting out of here before His Grace decides we would taste good in the soup. Or whatever he has planned. Any ideas?
Oh, I'm sure the others will be along any minute now.
How many blighted rooms does this place have?
We've passed that sconce 3 times already.
This is ridiculous. How could you get us lost inside the castle?
Right. It's my fault. Shall I go ask one of the guards for directions?
That's it. I'm officially tired of waiting to be rescued.
Why didn't you just do that before?
You said your friends were coming.
Hawke! So, the rescue plan didn't work. I'm sure you figured that out by now.
Let's get out of here.
So, back through the castle, then?
There's a better way than fighting through the Duke's entire army. I'll show you.
We found your equipment, at least.
Then we should head for the caves. That's the way out I planned to take us through originally.
All right.
You want to carve your way out through the Duke's army?
We'll see.
Just watch yourself, Tallis.
It's up to you which way you want to go, Hawke. I'll help you either way.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and call it here. We're well over an hour, and even though we don't have much of this DLC left, we're pretty much immediately going to go start the second DLC after this one's over. So we'll go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, maybe leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.